Hello, today is Wednesday, December the 8th, and it is day 8 of Vlogmas. However, a couple of things. Thing number one, if you watched my day 7 Vlogmas video last night, I have to apologize. I did the video live so that I could try to catch up because, as you know, I'm trying to catch up on one of my days because I was really super busy. And apparently I have a settings problem that I'm still trying to work through. I'm troubleshooting because since I'm not monetized yet, I don't have enough followers to shoot live video from my cell phone. So I had to shoot it from my laptop, and my laptop was not recording my sound correctly, which is really odd because I use the same exact laptop to Zoom with students and my audio works fine, and I can play back the Zoom and there's audio of me. So I'm not really sure what happened with that, but when it uploaded, it was just a talking head, me, and showing my Christmas ornaments, which I will show to you again in an attempt to catch up on day 7. But this video is basically going to be day 7/day 8 because I'm over it. I'm ready to move on. I'm not going to be behind anymore. No more guilt. This is supposed to be a fun experience for everyone. So anyway, sorry if you watch my video. It is now taken down. I tried to download it. It does not have the downloading capability, so basically I can look at it, but I can't hear it, and I can't even download it to do a voiceover. So yeah, my presentation went well yesterday. I'm happy with it. You know, you always second guess yourself. You can always find something that you could have done better, but overall I felt like all the important things that my team wanted me to say, I was able to get across, and I showed some really positive things about the school. So I feel like I did my job, and I'm happy that it is over because as soon as that presentation was over, I just relaxed on so many levels. So other thing number 2 is, I'm sorry if I sound stuffy, but I have a cold. Joe gave it to me because he's been hacking and coughing around here. It's just a cold, that's all it is. However, I didn't feel good this morning, and I had to go to work because there's no subs. I didn't call, I just know there's no subs. So I could have stayed home, but I was like, I'm not doing that, because what happens is either, number 1, students get split up into different classrooms and my colleagues have to take care of it that way, or number 2, people get pulled all over the place, and I just don't want to be that person. So tomorrow I do have to take just the afternoon off, which will only affect one of my classes because I have 3rd block planning, and that's the beginning of my half day, and 4th block is the only other class that I have in the afternoon. So my sub will be there, but only have to deal with one group of students, so they're the only ones that aren't going to get me tomorrow. But I have a dental appointment, and I scheduled it way back in June, and I absolutely forgot that it was tomorrow. I was thinking, hey, I think I need to get my teeth cleaned over break, but I forgot that I actually scheduled it. So they sent me the little reminder, hey, you have an appointment, and I was like, oh, I need to get a sub. So I let my secretary know today, and hopefully she's going to find one, but if not, my kids might just get split up, but it's one class, so it's just one class. It'll be okay. Anyway, so I'm going to sound maybe a little bit stuffy, but what I have planned for you is I'm going to catch you up on the ornament deal. Does my tree look awesome? I love the colors. I am in love with those teal ornaments. They really pop, and they go so well with my decor, and my tree is so bright and happy, and I don't even have my ribbon on. So we're going to go through the ornaments that I wanted to show you, and then I'm going to show you how I put ribbon on my tree, because there are a couple different ways you could put ribbon on, and I have found the way that I enjoy the best, so I'm just going to show you how I do that. And I have a couple different kinds of ribbon. One of them, Hold on, let me switch hands here. One of them is this gorgeous antique teal. And then the other one is like a burgundy ribbon. And then I thought that once I get those on, I might go out and buy some of that like fluffy mesh in like an ivory color. Or maybe even like if they have one that has like gold sparkles, because I'm noticing how much I love the gold sparklies on some of my ornaments that I have, how nicely that goes with my theme this year. So anyway, I will show you how I put on my ribbon. My tree will be almost done after this, but I just keep fooling with it, and then I don't know, probably by this weekend I'll be done with it and I won't touch it anymore. I don't know, I might add, I'm contemplating trying to find, excuse me, stuffy. I'm contemplating trying to find some teal lights and put a few strands of teal lights on there to add to my white lights, but I'm not 100% sure I'm going to do that this year. So anyway, all right, well, let's get started. First thing that I want to show you, our ornaments on our tree, like when we had the girls when they were little, when they were at home, every year we would buy them a new ornament for Christmas, and then we put those ornaments in separate drawers so the girls had their own ornaments, and then when they moved out of the house, they were allowed to take them with them. So, but I do have some of Katie's ornaments because Katie's, as a photographer, she's very like stylized with her tree, the way that she decorates. So she only wanted certain colors and certain like feels to her, a certain feel to her ornaments. So she left me all the ornaments that were like more traditional because she has more of a modern look to her tree. So I still have some of those. So I'm going to show you a few of the kid ornaments that we have. Some of them are bought, some of them are made, but they all have sentimental value to me as the mom. All right, so let's look over here. This one, Ainsley painted. There's like a couple of these on the tree. She painted those at school one year, and she did a really good job. This is when she was a little bit older. I do have some that the kids made when they were super little. Like, here's one from Katie. I think she was like in 3rd grade there. And let's see, over here, that one up there, that was like a kindergarten ornament right there. So cute. What else do we have that's handmade? Here's one from Ainsley. I think she was a 5th grader there, and this one is kind of falling apart, but it still has a lot of memories. So all those little ornaments that you make as a teacher, the parents really do save them. At least I do. I don't know about all of you, but I save them. Here's another one. I have a lot of Ainsley's ornaments still. I'm not sure that I have any of Kelsey's. Oh, wait. This thing up here. Here's an ornament that I believe that Kelsey painted that when we used to do ornaments with Joe's mom when she was still living. That was a tradition that she had every year. So I have several of those. Oh, I think this is a kid made one too. And this is, I'm not sure about that one. I don't remember this ornament, but this is a kid ornament, but I don't think it's a kid made ornament. All right, so then we have some ornaments that we gave to them. Like one year we got all of the girls these angels, and I think we found them like at the Dollar General, but they had cute little sayings on them, and some of them had musical instruments. So we bought the one that we thought went with the each daughter the most, and I still have those. Well, let's see. Here's another one of them right here. This one has a flute, or no, a trumpet. That's a trumpet. And then there's one on the other side of the tree, I think, too. Here are ornaments from one year. We got them all these little jingle bell ornaments. One of them was like a bear, a polar bear. One was a penguin. And I think there was one that was a Santa. And then Oh yeah, here's the little snowman one that went with that ear. Super cute. I love those. All right. There's another one of Ainsley's that she made that same year. This ornament is really special to me. I'm going to take it down so I can tell you the story. So this ornament right here, this ornament is as old as our marriage, and we are about to have our 30-year anniversary coming up on December 14th, so next week. I was super young, just in case you were wondering. When we got married, I was 18 and a half. If you are one of my students listening, don't do that. It wasn't the best idea, but you know, we made it. We're here. So this ornament, basically the story behind this ornament is we got married and it was just a few weeks later that we had Christmas, obviously, and we didn't have time. We were on our honeymoon and then we came back and there was all this stuff to do because we were moving in. We didn't live together before the wedding. So we had just had a lot going on and we hadn't had time to get a tree and we didn't have a lot of money. So I just was like, we don't have a lot of money, but I have little sisters. My sisters are a lot younger than me. I have a big family and I'm the oldest. So I had little sisters that were like, you know, young school age. And I was like, I want to buy them something, even though we don't have a lot of money. So I went to the Dollar General, and that was back when, you know, things were really cheap at the Dollar General. Now you can buy a mix of things, but I bought a bunch of the just little stocking stuffer kind of things and wrapped a bunch of them for each kid in a little container, and they loved it. But they had some kind of a raffle going on where every $5 that you spent, you got an entry. And I think I spent like $35, which was a lot at the dollar store at that time. And so I got like 7 entries, and I never win anything, guys. And I won the tree. And not only did I win a tree, but I won all the ornaments. This was like a 6-foot tall tree. It was the kind that you stick each branch in individually. But it was a really nice tree, actually. And so our first Christmas, we got a free Christmas tree and the ornaments, and we had a bunch of these Santas, these like old-fashioned Santas that came with them. And so I have a few of those. They've kind of like broken over the years. We have another kind that looks like this. That's like, you know, very like, I don't know, like that's like kind of your like tacky Christmas ornaments, but because it has sentimental value to me, I just put it on the tree every year. So that was one of my favorite stories with my ornaments. We have quite a few ornaments that are like ornaments from when we went somewhere for our anniversary. We would pick up an ornament. So I'll show you some of those. Hold on. This ornament actually was from last year when we went to the Biltmore, and I love it because, as you can see, it has a lot of like places that catch the light. It has little holes actually in the back of it where the light will go through. I just love this ornament, and it's a nice memory. That one back there, oh, I don't know if you can see it very well, because it's kind of focusing on the front of the tree instead. And I don't want to take it down because it was hard to get it back there. There. Okay, you can see it now. It is a wax angel that is made in a candy mold. And it's actually from Germany. Friends of ours bought it for us for our wedding. So that's also a special memory. What else do I have from our anniversaries? There's a cute little reindeer one over here somewhere. Let me find it. Where did he go? Oh, here, this one right here. This little piano was on our money tree at our wedding reception. I'm not seeing the reindeer one right now. Why am I not seeing him? Oh, here he is, up here. This was for, obviously, our 25th anniversary. And we got that at the Christmas shop in Manio, and they engraved it for us, or painted that on there for us. Here's another kid one. As you can see, I have like nothing from Kelsey because she took it all. Actually, I can't remember who painted this one. If that's Katie or if that was Kelsey's. But I do believe that she's sentimental, so I think she took a lot of her ornaments with her. Here's one that we bought for Katie one year because she had just gotten a tattoo that year. So we tried to buy things that helped us remember what was happening that year. This one was a first Christmas, and I believe that was Kelsey's, but we don't have it written on there, so that's making me doubt myself that it might be actually Katie's. And then we have a few of these ornaments that are these glass ball ornaments with snow in them, and a lot of them have little strips of paper curled in there. And those are ornaments that we made as a family. We used to have ornament making days back when the kids lived with us. All right, what else is on my tree? I went through a snowman phase. So I have that snowman. I have this snowman. Where are my other snowmen that I have? Oh, there's one up there that's still from a long time ago. But I used to have a whole bunch of them. And I have a cookie jar. That is a snowman that I still have. And, you know, those are just, like, that was back when I had, the girls were little and I was trying to do a theme on my tree, but it was pointless. And I just realized that I just needed to let them put things on the tree however they wanted. Here's another snowman. Little snowman bulb right there. That was painted, frosted bulb. One year, these ornaments right here, these mermaids, we got these the first year that we lived in North Carolina. And this one was Ainsley's, I believe. We have some pictures of them with those. All right, this one's special to me because it is from like a second mom to me that I grew up with, one of my mom's best friends. Her name is Cindy. I call her Aunt Cindy, even though she's not really a relative. But she does all kinds of painting. She's very talented. And this is just a wooden ornament that she has made from a heart. So I have that. Somewhere around here, I have an oyster shell Santa that she also painted. Then you see where I got into the woodland animal theme. So I have my little owls. I have my white birds that clip on. I have, you know, some frosted kind of natural looking ornaments. That's sort of like, that's where I'm at right now. This one is an owl made out of a bulb. What else do I have? I have this owl. I had a lot of owls for a while there. I really like owls. Looking. Here's my little bear that I bought this year that I showed you earlier. I didn't realize how many owls I had. Okay, these ornaments right here are special to me because they're the first ornaments that I bought after my oldest two moved out of the house and I didn't have enough ornaments anymore. So it sort of like represents a new phase in our family configuration because, you know, it was the first year that it was just Joe and I again. We have this one. It came from the church. They gave them out to all the kids and then they had extra, so Ainsley brought me one. And this one right here is special to me. This came from, I think, okay, this is from one of two places. This is, and I can't remember, this is either one of the ornaments from our family ornament exchange, or that was an ornament that was given to me from like a gift exchange at school. I had a friend at school that would bring me ornaments with my gifts every year. And I have not seen her in a long time because she's in Ohio. This is a Snoopy ornament. I absolutely love Snoopy in Woodstock because when I was in high school, I was in plays, and one play I was in was Snoopy, and I was Woodstock, and did like a pantomiming, several pantomiming scenes, because obviously Woodstock doesn't talk. And we took that play to state competition, so that, anything Snoopy, I absolutely love. Here's another one of the painted ornaments. I think Katie made that one. There's a little angel made out of paper. That one up there was like a friend at church gave that to us, that she crocheted that. And I'm not even sure how you make something like that, but I wouldn't normally buy something like that, but I know she put so much love into it that it means something to me. All right, right here, that one over there is from an ornament exchange. That was like a dirty Santa that we did at school with the teachers one year. And some of these things, like this one, came on top of packages. I love it when people put ornaments on packages. This one, I'm pretty sure, is from my brother's wife, Mandy. And here's some of the ones they had when we were first married. I went out and bought those. This one is super special. My Aunt Jan painted this, obviously in 1978, so I would have been 5. And all of us have one. My brother and my sister and I all have one. The younger siblings don't have them because they weren't around when that happened. And then in here is Joe's ornament that was given to him from the family ornament exchange. He loves Santa Clauses and collects a lot of things Santa. So this one actually is a musical ornament. And the only thing is, I probably shouldn't have pushed it because it doesn't stop. Huh. Stop. Alright, Baxter wants to help me. Apparently, Baxter, I don't know if this is going to work or not. For you to be helping me. Let's see, this is kind of going like this. So let's fill that gap right there. And then come down and into here. Back behind. And up and around. So it looks almost like it's scrolling through the tree. I think I'm gonna have to raise this one up, or I might even just cut this in half. I might cut this in half, so I have 2 lengths instead of one big one. Okay, let's try that again. I kind of like what was happening right here. I gotta get it to stay. Branches in a way that you can't see it. And when you have wire in your ribbon, it often works a lot better. This ribbon is like partially wired, but it also has this kind of like funky almost like Scotch guardy thing going on with it, and that's making it a little bit more difficult, but we're going to figure it out. It's going to work. See, what I've done is I wrapped back in the back. I stuffed that in there so you can't see from the front where it's starting. So that it's giving the appearance that it's sort of like running in waves down the tree. That's what I want, and I want it in different places. And I'm just sort of filling some of those holes, and I have to kind of keep in mind what I've done here so that when I go over here it doesn't look off. So that's what I'm going to be doing next, is working on the other areas. It's tight right there, so I'm going to take advantage of how tight that branch is and use that to my advantage to help me get started on this side. I don't want to cover up any of my special ornaments, so I gotta be careful how I do this. And I also don't want to show anything, I don't want to show anything that's like an end that I don't really like. So I'm careful where I let it drape. And if I don't like where I started it, I can always move it a little bit. And just kind of crinkle it and make it run down the side of the tree. Let's try up here. I think I like it better moving from the top going down than from the side. There, that's pretty good. That looks nice, right? Can you see that? From this ribbon, I'm leaving this extra ribbon for making a bow for the top, since there's no room for my tree topper, because I bought a 9-foot tree that goes to the top of my ceiling. So yeah, I won't be using my tree topper that I bought until we get a taller ceiling. So yeah, I have to make a bow, and I might get some gold, or I might just use this for the bow at the top. I haven't decided yet, but I need to get some of those twisty things. They're like floral wire, so that I can tie my bow together. So I'm saving this for later. On to the burgundy. I'm just sort of bringing my ornaments forward as I do this, because you can't really put this on before the ornaments, but you do have to sort of adjust as you go. At least I don't think it's wise to put it on before the ornaments, because I feel like you don't know where it needs to go then. All right, that's a start. I might need to adjust that a little bit later. Trying to put it on kind of like as evenly as possible. So a little here, a little. It's not finished, and I will be adjusting and obviously adding my just little pops of color. I do have some more burgundy ribbon that's coming that I'll probably put a little bit in between there, and see what this side is looking like. Looks like I could use a little bit more of that other burgundy ribbon right over there too, and then we'll have the bow on top. So yeah, get the idea. It's just pops of color, kind of tying it together, filling out some of the gaps, and you've got ribbons of color going on there. I'm gonna mess with this a little bit, but that's it for tonight. If you enjoyed this little kind of tutorial, just how I do my ribbon. I don't know if you like to do your ribbon like that or not. Takes a little bit of fussing and adjusting, but once you play with it for a little while, you get it the way that you want it, and it makes a beautiful tree. So I've done my ribbon this way for probably about 5 years now, and it's my favorite way to do ribbon. All right, so everybody, have a great evening. Thanks for tuning in to my channel. I love you all. And my students would say that's Kat, but you're the reason why I'm on here, because without you, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the little notification bell so that whenever I do a new video, you get notified of that. And I will see you tomorrow in day 9 of Vlogmas. Bye.